Good morning, cosmic beings of light. I have your energy update for Thursday, August 7th. Hi, my name is Paula Taylor. I'm a sound and energy activator, intuitive reader, and channeler, body worker, and fearless alchemist, and I coach people on the path to spiritual awakening. How are you settling in to this new timeline? Are things going smoothly? Are you feeling all the release energy? The difference between feeling really stuck and stagnant and heavy and feeling really light and like things are moving is literally movement. It's the energetic movement within and around your body. So I talked about this in depth on this week's podcast. It's called You Are Not an Energetic Container. That will drop everywhere you get your podcast sometime today. So if you want more in-depth information about this, I would check that out. But essentially, I'm an energy worker. That's my job. I'm a professional energy worker. I've been doing this for over 20 years. And every once in a while, I get a little bit nerdy about energetic anatomy, but it's because it's important. So I used to do a lot of kind of what I would think of as heavy trauma work, like people who were still really in kind of the throes of trauma and trying to move out. And then I started focusing more on spiritual awakening, kind of reflects my own journey. But when I was working with people kind of in that space, what I saw a lot energetically was like really dense, stagnant energy within the body and around the body to the point where like nothing was moving at all. And then that results in this feeling of kind of really deep depression or sort of feeling like there's nothing you can do about anything, like literally feeling kind of like you can't move, you can't get out of bed, you can't like function. And to me, everything at the root of everything is energy. And it's a little bit of like a chicken and an egg thing, like which came first, the energy or the like reflection of the issue. And it actually doesn't really matter because addressing the energy addresses everything. And I'm all about addressing it on all planes. Like I like use medication if that is what you need. And if you don't address the energy, the problem will never like fully resolve. I keep getting comments from people about like, you look different. Are you losing weight? Did you do something different with your hair? Did you do something different with your blah? Like, are you eating differently? And like, I'm eating less because I just can't eat as much as I used to. And so maybe I am dropping weight. I don't weigh myself anymore. But like, it's all because of energy. It's because I am letting go of energy that's no longer serving me. And I am allowing fresh energy to come in. And I am working a lot on reducing my resistance. And that's what my guides wanted me to focus on today. So if you remember your high school physics, inertia is this idea that a body at rest tends to stay at rest, a body in motion tends to stay in motion. So once you have momentum, the movement will continue. And this is very true for the way energy moves within and around your system. So if you go to my website and you look at my services, and one of the things under energy work, it says something like address holding in stagnation and imbalance in your energetic, physical, emotional body, something like that. So that's pretty much a lot of what energy work is like figuring out where we're holding energy and it's not moving for whatever reason, stagnation. There's lots of reasons that energy might not be moving, or it's like it's moving but it's imbalanced. That's also a thing. And then reintroducing balance and movement. It sounds simple. It's not always easy. And there's a lot of resistance around this. And this comes out of like things like programming. So your comfortable discomfort is what I think of it as. So like you're in these patterns. Everybody has patterns of stagnation, of holding, of imbalance. And that is what feels familiar to you. It might not feel comfortable. You might actually want to change it, but it actually feels familiar. So there's resistance around changing that. And all of this stuff that's happening this year, now I know why they wanted me to talk about this. And the next 3 days, especially tomorrow is the Lionsgate portal, Saturday is the full moon, and then Sunday there's some like planetary alignment. These 3 days that are coming up this whole week, but these 3 days especially, there is special sort of magical release of resistance offered. They're like powerful days for manifestation, and all manifestation is like releasing what no longer serves you, celebrating what does, and then being able to call in what you want, what's new, what's going to serve you. That's pretty much like the 3 steps of manifestation. So if you can't release what's no longer serving you, if you can't identify where things are stuck or not moving and like allow movement into that, there's no room for new things to come in. Think about my analogy of like my closet is full of old clothes and like maybe they don't even fit me anymore, but they're comfortable and they're familiar. Like somebody gifts me a whole new wardrobe. I have nowhere to put it if my closet is still full of old clothes. So the reason there's so much release energy coming up right now is because they're trying to get us to let go of that heaviness, of that density, of the holding, of the stagnation, of all the things that are not moving in our system, and release the resistance around the shift. And I get it, change is scary. I'm freaking autistic. There's like certain things in my life that I would prefer to like be very scheduled and very sort of regimented. That's the word I was looking for. And also, that only serves me to the point that it serves me. And like this week, everybody I've been seeing is like, oh my God, it's so crazy and I don't understand. I've had like the best week ever, and it's because I've just been totally in the flow this week. Like Monday, something happened that I wasn't expecting at all, and it felt a little stressful, but it actually was really good. It felt a little stressful because I was like, oh, I got to move some stuff around. I got to do a thing. Yesterday, I had a client who was supposed to come today. She thought she was coming yesterday. I was like, okay, let's see what we can do to like get you in because you're already expecting to come here. And we had an amazing session, and like there was a huge breakthrough. So the more you can let go of the resistance to the change, the more the change will come in and serve you. This energy is meant, even the release energy, is meant to stir things up to be released. It's meant to help with more movement, with more balance, with more flow. And if you can allow that in with less resistance, then you're going to have essentially like exponential growth as a result, exponential release, exponential shift. If you didn't see the video I posted yesterday, my guides asked me to post that and point you to my Pleiadian energy activation. That energy, you're going to hear, we'll do some of that today. It's very light. It's very playful. It's very loving. And if you're feeling stuck, if you're feeling like things aren't moving, then it comes all the way through, the activation guides you all the way through the body and then into the field around the body. And it's kind of like getting a sparkle bath through your energetic field, and it will help encourage some of those resistant places that don't want to move, and it's something you can do on your own, and you pay for it once and you have it forever. And it was 7:07 when I said that, and they told me to say that out loud. So I'm going to give you some energy to kind of help with that. There'll be a little bit of Pleiadian, and then there's always angelic energy in what I do just because that's my origin. But don't do this while you're driving. If you can, close your eyes, put a hand on your heart or two. Put something in the comments to consent, and just know that you're loved and supported, and it's okay to fear change. It's okay to be afraid and to do it anyway. It's okay to take tiny little baby steps. You are so supported in this process. Tietaka ajan kiena kietaka uotaka yana kieta kietaka ata kiena kietaka uota kieta kiena kietaka kuotaka na yeta kieta kienaka eta kiena kayeta kieta kienaka kuetaka na yeta kietaka ana kayeta kietaka uyamma say say amma yamma say amma yamma ooh. You are loved, you are supported, you have access to movement and light and play and joy and love. You've just got to let it into your system. And even if it's just opening the door a crack, there is space for the new to come in, for you to feel expanded. And know that in this process, wherever you are loved and supported. Have a beautiful day.